Hi folks, welcome back to the Randomised Ruby Nuzlocke series. My name is Ellie and today we are going to be taking care of some business in Fallarbor town. I'm actually recording this episode right after the end of the last one, where if you recall I got a little bit confused as to where it was we had to go. However, now I've sorted out that confusion and I know exactly what I have to do. First of all, let's have a quick team recap. I started doing these at the beginning of the episodes rather than the end because I think it makes a little bit more sense. First off, we've got Oswald, our Charmeleon. He's got the sturdy ability which negates one-hit KO attacks. He's not holding any items, but he has got the moves Scratch, Growl, Ember, and Smokescreen. We have Norbert the Nidorino. He has got the natural cure ability. He's level 22. He's not holding an item. He's Poison Sting, Peck, Horn Attack, and Double Kick. We have got Randy the Azumarill, who's level 16, needs to get a little bit leveled up, I believe. Got the Poison Point ability, which came in clutch a couple times in the last episode. She doesn't have an item, but she does have the moves Tackle, Rock Smash, Rollout, and Water Gun. We have got, went up again. We have got Kieran the Electabuzz. He has the water availability, preventing him from getting burnt. He's holding the magnet, which powers up his electric type moves. He has got Quick Attack, Leer, Thunder Punch, and Light Screen. We have got Greg the Beldam. He's slowly getting leveled up. He's at level 18 now. He has got the colour change ability. Can't wait to get rid of that. He's holding the experience share, and he only knows takedown. One day, Greg, you are going to become a powerful Metagross. One day. And we have Bruce the Grand Bull. He is normal type attack. Normal type even. He has got the battle armor ability which blocks critical hits. He is not holding an item. He's got the attacks Tackle, Rock Smash, Revolt Tackle, and Air Cutter. And that is the squad. So at the end of last episode I kind of rushed through the route that's just to the east of where we are, this ashy path, and did not get an encounter. So I am now going to go and get this encounter. I'm kind of hoping it's going to be something we can replace Bruce on the squad with, because it'd be quite nice to... Now, not really a replacement for Bruce, because Bruce is normal type, and if I was going to replace him with anything, I think it would be the Snorlax. But decent Pokemon nonetheless. Thinking about possible replacements for Bruce, or rather, I should say possible replacements for George, who sadly passed away in the last episode. Moment of silence for George, please. Thinking about replacements for George, I had a look into where we could possibly get a Water Stone to evolve the Poliwhirl, of course, in the last episode. Turns out there is a repeatable method. It's quite late on in the game. It's Route 124, which I believe is near Moss Deep City, which is the 7th gym. You can also find one normally in the abandoned ship, but that's going to be a field item which we've randomised, so that isn't actually going to be available to us. Yes, I will give a nickname to this Clefable. Now, if this was a fairy type, I'd be all over it. Mind you, if this is a fairy type, Bruce would be a fairy type, and I'd rather have Bruce. What shall we name this little pink blob? Kenny. How about that? There we go. Kenny was sent to the PC. So that is our first encounter. We can try and get an item here. Ooh, randomised TM. Nice. Have a look and see what that is. Sky Uppercut. Can anyone learn that? Let's have a look. Kieran can learn it. Norbert can learn it. Now let's have a look and see what its stats are like. It's a fighting move. Ooh. I might hold off and see if there's a better option as to who to teach it to. I don't want to... no, I don't want to repeat a move. Yes, I'd like to stop teaching it. Just because we are going to get a few encounters in this episode, and I would like to see what the team is looking like at the end of the episode by the time we actually end up making any decisions. Right, so this is a new route. There isn't actually any water in Fallarbor. I thought there might have been. Oh, he gives me a TM, yes. I thought there might be some water in Fallarbor we could use the fishing rod, but as it turns out... so he's given me TM05, which is Growl. Okay, well, we're not going to use that. What I am going to do is I am going to head back into the Ashy Path and do a bit of level grinding. Just because at the end of the last episode, we were struggling a little bit on levels. And I'd quite like to get the squad fighting fit. Who am I gonna... You know what? I might do some switch training with Randy and get her leveled up because I don't want her to Like, we've still got that weakness to ground across the whole squad now that we've lost George. We've got a weakness to ground. That would have been amazing. That would have been amazing type coverage if I could have got that. Oh well. We live and learn. Well, not really going to learn very much from this, but you know. Now, this is a grass type, so I'm not going to leave Randy in to get absolutely destroyed by it. I am going to switch him to Oswald. Yeah, we've got a pretty devastating weakness to ground across the entire team because Oswald is weak to ground. He's not yet a flying type. Greg is weak to ground. Norbert is weak to ground. Kieran is weak to ground. And that only leaves Bruce and Randy. And Bruce is level 11. So I'm not really wanting to have to rely on him at any point. What I am going to do is I'm going to go and get all of the hidden items and battle all the traders in this route. Oh, sweet little Flareon. Oh, how sweet. I'm going to water gun you to death. I bet that thing has a really low catch rate, actually. And we already have a fire type, so I'm not mad that I didn't get that. Kind of salty I didn't get the extension, though. That would have been top. Or execute, even. Does that evolve with a leaf stone? I'm not sure, actually. That might be one of the things that a leaf stone is used to evolve. Alright. Oh, helping hand. That's not going to do you any good, because this is not a double battle. Yeah, so today I'm going to take care of a little bit of business in and around Fallarbor town. I think, honestly, this might be a level grinding episode. This might be an episode where I just battle lots of trainers and get the squad healthy and in a good position to take on the plot that we have to do. Just because last episode ran on a bit and I don't want to let this one go on too long. Swallowed. Let's have a look. Now, Randy, do you have anything that's good against this guy? Not really. I don't have anything that's good against this guy because he's weak to psychic and ground. So let's just see if we can... I mean, let's roll out. Let's see if we can put some damage on this thing. Oh, it's got poison point? Wow. Right. Amnesia, that raises its special defense, if I'm not mistaken. That's fine. Rollout is physical. Now, I'm slowly being hurt by poison. I better keep an eye on that. Right, sludge. That doesn't do more damage to me if I'm poisoned, does it? Okay. Now, let's see. Okay. I'm locked into rollout, I've just realised. Okay. It couldn't put me to sleep because I was poisoned. Yes, a crit! I was just thinking, if it doesn't kill that and it uses another sludge on me, I might die. Randy might have died. Randy almost just died there. That was silly of me. I will change Pokemon to take out this Pidgeot. Kieran, get in here, get some experience. That was silly of me. That was really quite irresponsible of me. It's fine. Everyone's alive. All is well. But yeah, so you see what I mean about, like, I'm just a little bit afraid. So this is a route we've already been through and the levels are kind of on par with where we are at. Going forward, I'm going to be underleveled if I don't get a handle on it now. So, and I could also do with the money to buy healing items. So yeah, battling loads of trainers in this episode. I'm just gonna... I know Randy is getting hurt by poison. How is she doing? Okay, 17 more steps, that's fine. I can take her to the Pokemon Center and not have to waste an antidote. I would love to heal up my tired Pokemon. Thank you, Nurse Joy, for your calming presence and your soothing hands. Healing hands, I should say. There we go. Right. Is there a Pokemon here? Yeah, there is. I'm going to buy some more healing items. I'm gonna get some full heals because there was a moment in the last episode where I just had like 3 of my Pokemon status conditions and it was just silly. Can I buy full heals? Maybe not. Huh. Well, I'm gonna get a couple of antidotes and I'm gonna get a couple of paralyzed heals and I'm gonna get an escape rope because I don't know if I have any, and I think there's some cave shenanigans coming up, and I'm gonna get 5 more super potions. There we go. Nothing else you can help me with. I am not getting any repels because I do want to be battling wild Pokemon. Thumbstick! This is an ongoing problem with me, not being able to use the thumbstick to accurately point me in the various cardinal directions. So yeah, I'm gonna go clear out this route. Ooh, a Skarmory. Not mad we didn't get that, because we have both flying and steel types on the squad already. I'm going to switch out to Kieran to take this down. Nice thing about Randy is that she levels up quite fast, because Marill, Azumarill, like Azumarill, that entire evolutionary line is quite, they level up fast. They're sort of considered to be some of the like weaker Pokemon that there are, and that means that they don't take much experience. Unlike our dearly departed George, any legendaries, and obviously Greg. Greg, the slow boy. Another Skarmory. Now, I know this could get a bit repetitive, so what I really am trying to do is make my way to the trainers so that the battles are actually going to give us some decent experience. There's another route to the route we were just on where the man gave us the TM for what turned out to be Growl. That is also a route where we can get encounters. So we'll pick up something there, and with any luck, it'll be something that's super cool, exciting, and we're going to want to put on the squad. A grass type would be amazing, a dark type would be amazing, a bug type would be amazing, basically anything decent, and I'll be happy with it. Right, we fought this boy already, didn't we? Yes. There's some more people to fight. Ooh, double battle. Randy and Norbert, that's not a bad combo. Let's have a little fight with these two. There is a feature where on this route you can collect ashes and like exchange them for stuff, but I don't care. I'm not going to be doing that in this playthrough. Right, let's have a look at what we can do to these guys. Now Cacnea, that's a grass type. It could do some damage to Randy. So I might switch out into Oswald. And Norbert is going to double kick that sweet round Jigglypuff. Is going to kick it to death. Go, Norbert. Ooh, it was almost a one-hit KO. Nice. And growth. Okay, well, I didn't need to worry so much about Randy, although that guy is trying to set up on me. Roll out. Oh, thank goodness he went for Norbert and not Oswald. Right. Let's take out this Cacnea and this Jigglypuff before it can do any more damage with that rollout. Hopefully the Ember will kill Cacnea, although actually, having looked at it, Ember's a pretty weak move, and we are on level par, so it might not. That's alright though. Ooh, still did a juicy chunk of damage. Absorb, that's fine. Oswald will eat that up, and we can just double kick that Cacnea to death. It's also super effective on that Cacnea because it is a dark type. Right. Juicy, juicy experience for my sweet children. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now, we fought you last time, even though I didn't want to. Oh, there's an item over there. Let me nab that right quick once I'm done with all of these random encounters. Yeah, Clefable. Clefable's alright. I like a lot of these Pokemon so much more once they gain the Fairy typing, though. I know quite a lot of people didn't really like... Ooh, Minimize. You know what? I'm running from this fight. This is not going to be worth the experience it's going to give me. Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't... had issues with the Fairy typing, like adding a type into the game in the 6th generation. But I don't know, I really like it. I think it balances some of the types, like Dark only had 2 weaknesses, and Fighting only had, I think, 2 weaknesses before that, and obviously Dragon it nerfs quite strongly. And Fairy itself is actually a pretty good offensive type. Randy, you had some sand in your eyes, and now you're missing attacks left and right. This isn't like you. Come on. Yeah, I think somebody was pointing out that if there was a Fairy ground type, it would have barely any weaknesses. Like, I think it would be weak to, like, water and grass, but it would counteract... It would basically mean that, like, it would counteract both of Fairy's weaknesses, which are steel and poison, which ground is strong against. And just, like, that would be... That basically saying, like, that would be a really cool typing. So when it comes to the later games, actually, so the 3DS games, where Fairy exists, I'm not sure if you can... Because there's extreme randomizing, which you can do, which also randomizes the types of the Pokemon. Revival Herb. We'll never use that. So for example, you can have a fighting type Blastoise or something, and it will be possible to get a fairy ground type in that randomized ROM, which is something I'm going to do hopefully soon. I say hopefully. It's something I'm planning to do, is have a play around with some of that kind of randomizing, where you actually mess around with what types the Pokemon are. 'Cause I think that's really cool. I am going to probably do it with, oh wow, Kingler's got speed boost. Awesome. I'm probably going to do it with one of the earlier games, so that there's fewer Pokemon to have to relearn. But that's something I'm really excited to do in the future. Kieran, get that level up, my good boy. Right, there's a trainer here that I'm going to fight. Ooh, Delcatty. Sweet little Delcatty. Let's go for a water gun. Get that stab action. Yeah, someone was asking me about some of the terminology that I use, in particular stab. So stab is same type attack bonus, which is I think it's like 50% bonus on damage that you get when you use a damaging move that is the same type as the Pokemon using it. So Randy using a water move gets better, she'll do more damage than she would if that move wasn't a water type move, it was say normal. So it's a kind of, it's an incentive for you to diversify your team, because if you want a diverse moveset with it being as strong as it could possibly be with the stab, you're going to have a diverse team, because the Pokemon are going to have to be of those types. So it's why you're going to want to teach your electric Pokemon electric type moves and not, fighting. Now, Pinsir is strong, but I do have Rollout, which should be strong against it. Oh, but it locks me into it. I'm not sure I want to use Rollout. I'll just go out to Oswald, it's fine, and he'll use some fire types to take this thing down. So for example, Bruce, who I've got on my team, he's got a flying type move, a fighting type move, an electric type move, which is great from, like, he covers me for a lot of things, but, or he would if he were a high enough level to do so, but he won't get same type attack bonus on any of those, except for the normal one, which I think he has tackle. Whereas Oswald here gets same type attack bonus on that fire type move that he just used. Now, here's the question. Will Burn and the Sandstorm damage kill this Pinsir in the next turn without me having to attack again? I hope so. Die, you little bug. Pinsir is a cool Pokemon, and its Mega Form is really, really cool. There we go. Some nice experience for my boys. Mighty Eno. I will change out to Norbert for the fighting type move. I'd love a fighting type on this squad. I really wish we could get a Water Stone to get that Poliwrath, because I'd probably replace Randy with it if we could, just for the extra type. Alas, unless we find a randomised one, it's not going to happen. Similarly to Norbert and that Moonstone, although he's my starter, so I really don't want to give up on him, And Nidoking is amazing, so I'm holding out hope for that, although it is quite a slim chance. I mean, as I was saying, I think we're going to have to wait till we get to the Elite Four and see what options are available to us when the time comes to choose a squad to battle the Elite Four with. Let's see. Venomoth. I will switch into Kieran. No, Oswald. Oswald's a lower level right now. But yeah, today really is about just preparing for the onward slog of plot that is ahead of us. Check how long I've been recording. About 20 minutes, which is good. Buffeted by this Sandstorm. Ah, it's using Foresight. I think that means that it's accuracy lowering moves. If I hit... It has Flash Fire. Okay. Okay. You know what? I am going to bring in Randy for the rollout, because it's quite effective. Am I though? No, she's injured. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to bring out Kieran. Flash Fire on a bug type is that's a strong choice, that is. So I've been looking up recently the fan theory that Venomoth and Butterfree's sprites were actually swapped around at some point in the Gen 1 creative process. Because if you look at Venomoth, it looks a lot like Caterpie in the early sprites. Like some of the detailing. Obviously it very clearly is a moth rather than a butterfly though, so you know, that adds to the intrigue of whether or not that theory is true. And obviously Butterfree looks a lot like, in its face, it looks a lot like Venonat, which I just think is a really interesting little, like, we'll never know because the creators have sort of refused to confirm or deny. Tangela, yes, I will swap back into Oswald. But yeah, because I've been, for the next series that I'm going to do, I've been making some Gen 1 sprites to put in the videos, and I've been been looking in depth at the Gen 1, you know, art, basically. It's pretty cool. I haven't played a lot of Gen 1, so I'm excited to be doing that at some point in the future. There we go. Alright, we defeated this little ninja boy. Yes! Now, he still will only know takedown, as far as I know, but he will get rid of that useless ability. And we might be able to teach him some more TMs. Yes! Finally! Watch him have, like, Truant or some useless ability. But this is not what he'll end up with. He will end up as a Metagross. Oh, that's good. That feels so good. Yes! Oh my gosh! Yes! I didn't realise he learned moves on evolution. Let's have a look at his ability. Ups defensive suffering. Not bad, not useless, not the worst. Suddenly, he's become useful. That's something really good to come out of this episode. Wow, okay. Now, I'm going to switch him with Randy, and I'm going to take off the experience share and give that to Randy. That's something that hasn't really changed throughout the Pokemon games, is that the menus always take forever to go through. And one thing I am going to do is I am going to look at the TMs that we've got. So, something that I didn't address since last episode is that we are missing some HMs. We do not have strength on our team anymore. Everyone can learn it. I'm going to teach it to Bruce. I'm going to make Bruce into our HM Pokemon for now, actually, as it happens, because I think he can learn most of them, and he is not actually useful for fighting right now. I don't normally like doing that. I like to have my HM spread across the Pokemon that I actually use. Okay, very few people can actually learn this. Oswald's got, I think, Leer or something. Oh, Growl, yeah. That's fine, I'll get rid of Growl for Cut. And if we need to replace any of those moves, there is a move deleter somewhere in this game that I can use to do that. Right, Greg's out in front, that's good, he's at full health. Zinc! Not bad. I can give that to somebody to up one of their stats. Yellow Shard. That I think I can trade for a Firestone, but I already had one of those. I can't remember. Doesn't really matter. Ooh, Magmar! Now, Greg, you're weak to that. Let me swap in Randy. For that sweet, sweet water-type move. Smog. Now that just hurts me. That's just a damaged poison move, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, it poisons me. Randy, you just can't catch a break, can you? Alright, that's fine. Let me water gun you. Poison, unlike burn, will not affect my attack stat, which is nice. Ember. So that doesn't do a lot of damage. Okay, that does barely anything. That's fine. Randy's hurt by poison, that's alright. We bought more antidotes, so she should be good to go. Ember. Again, that's going to do nothing. She's going to get hurt by poison. She's going to use another water gun and kill the Magmar. That's fine, and she'll get up to level 19. Oh, yeah. That was just a little bit too tight for my liking. Randy, I'm sorry. I am sorry that I made you do that. I am going to heal you up post-haste. Let's see. I've got some antidotes. Give one of that to Randy. And I will head back. I think we've fought everyone that we can on this route. Do you fight me? No. No, you just tell me useless stuff. Oh, you fight you. I thought. Oh yeah, of course. He doesn't look around. I thought he was one of the ones who looked around and I managed to actually walk into without wanting to, but I did manage to avoid this guy. That's fine. Oof! Oof! Suku. Kieran, you deal with this. I love me a Suku. It's a gorgeous Pokemon. And I am a fan of water types. Like, if I was any type of trainer, I know I go on and on about fighting type Pokemon, but if I was any, like, gym leader, I'd be a water type gym leader. I mean, Lapras is my favourite Pokemon, so that kind of says quite a lot about the kind of Pokemon that I love. Oh, Suki is so cool. So it's a blue and purple Pokemon as well, and you know I love that. Oh, that good experience. Omastar, this is where a grass type would be super handy. Really hoping I can get myself some kind of grass type in the next route. You know what I'd love? A Parasect. I know that's not a phrase that people say often, but bug and grass type would absolutely, like, that would do me for a lot of different types, to be honest. There we go. Give me your money, small child. All right. Oh, and I fought you already. What are we going to run into next? Another Clefairy. You know what? I'm just going to run because I think these things can have Metronome and they have Minimize and it's just not a fun time fighting them. So we're going to go and heal up. And... oh. Well, after we fight a Deoxys. Are you serious? Oh my goodness, we could have had this. Let's see what a Mecha Claw does to it. Knock off. Now that's a Dark type move. That was surprisingly strong coming from a Deoxys. Wrap. Okay, that's fine. We should kill it with this Mecha Claw. I love having a Steel type move on the squad. Steel's an awesome type. Oh, I was thinking it would give me more experience than that. Suku gave me a bunch. Alright, gonna go and heal up. Gonna go and get our encounter in the next route. I'm kind of tempted to fish for it, to be honest. We haven't done that for a while. I should be making use of that old rod. I need to figure out where it is that I get the better rods as well, because old rod will have... it will give us a lower level of Pokemon. However, that's no bad thing if it allows us to catch it. And because the Pokemon are randomised, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a bad Pokemon, just a low level. Might do that. Let's have a calm fishing moment. Let's see what we've got. Please be something powerful. Yo! I will take it. I'll take it. I've only been talking since the first episode about how I want a fighting type on the squad. And here's something else that's cool. In this ROM, I have set it so that impossible evolutions, quote unquote, are possible. So that means Pokemon that need to be traded to evolve, essentially. So, Machop will evolve into Machoke, and I think it's at like level 40-ish, somewhere around the 40s, where it will actually just evolve by level up into a Machamp. And I will take this. I will absolutely take this. Now, what is this Pokemon's name going to be? I'm going to call her Zuza. I don't think we have a Susan already, which is basically the same name as this is. I'm going to call her Zuza. And I'm going to go and pick Zuza up from the PC because I'm going to get her to replace Bruce. Now, Machoke and Machamp and all of those, I'm pretty certain can learn things like Strength, which is what Bruce currently has on him. Strength and Rock Smash? No, Randy has Rock Smash. Ooh, and we got Sky Uppercut, didn't we? Top notch if Machop can learn that. Right, Bruce, you have been on the squad, you've been off the squad, it's time for you to go kick it in the PC again. One day soon, you'll be back, maybe, hopefully not, because that means someone dies. Oh, I'm excited about this Machop. So, what am I going to do? I am going to switch in Randy to get some experience. And I'm going to head over to this route to do some level grinding. Fight me. Hello. This I'm wondering if he is the man who has 6 Magikarp. Nope, just the 1. Pidgey! Oh, that's a cool sprite. I love so many of the Gen 3 sprites. I just think they're so cool. Like the Eevee sprite is just... I talked about this in the last episode, or one of the last episodes where you came across it. I love the Eevee sprite for Ruby and Sapphire. Oh yes, that's that super effective noise we love to hear. And now it's hurt by poison, and I'm going to kill it with this rollout. That was some nice, easy experience for my sweet girl, Randy. Now, I want to get my encounter in this route before I fight any more trainers, I think, if I can. Let's see. Can I get by without fighting you? Oh. Let's see. Now, the house just up to the right there is the house of... Oh! Yes! Yes, I want to catch this so bad. Yes, please. Okay. Who can we send in? I'm going to send in Norbert, because he can put some damage on this thing without doing too much damage, and he's not going to be hurt by it too badly. Now, let's see. Poison Sting will be super effective. Pet will be super effective. Horn Attack. Let's go for Horn Attack. This won't kill. Okay. Pursuit. That's fine. Okay. And I'm just going to try and catch it with Great Balls. I don't know if this is going to be enough. 10 Great Balls. Starters have really low catch rates. I really hope it stays in the ball. I would love it if it stayed in the ball. Oh my god, yes! Yes! Oh, the old talking trick. Oh my gosh. I'm spoiled for choice now. I don't know who I want on the squad, because I want this. I don't know who to kick off. Grovyle. Do I already have a Ferdinand? I'm going to call this Ferdinand. I think I had a Sceptile once in one of my many previous Gen 3 playthroughs called Ferdinand. Who the heck am I going to kick off this squad? Oh! Okay. I tried so hard to evade this person. Alright. What have you got? I wish I had that Grovyle on my squad right now. What am I going to use against this guy? I mean, Water Gun is my best bet. I was just talking about how my team is really weak to ground. I can't kill it in 3 more hits, probably. So I'm going to keep switching out while it bites. Because I don't know what this thing has. And all 4 of these guys are weak to ground. It could have Mud Shot, which is a pretty powerful move. Who's got the best defense? Probably Norbert. No, probably Greg. Mind you, right now Marshall is doing Bide, which is a move. It's like, it's a bit like Miracle. Well, it's not exactly like Miracle. It's a move where it keeps track of how much damage you deal while Bide is going, and then unleashes it back to you. But it failed there because I didn't actually deal any damage. Which is why I was thinking, could I kill it in 3 more hits? Mud Shot. Okay, so it does have Mud Shot. Oh no! Right, well Randy was already hurt. A high roll might kill her. I'm not going to switch out again. I'm going to heal up. Oh boy, am I glad I bought more potions. That's going to become a running theme, I can tell. Oh, I'm glad I bought potions. Bide. Okay. What if I just healed up my squad this time? Norbert's a little bit hurt. I don't really want to switch into Norbert while this thing is on the field though, because it, let's see, could I do a rollout? No. Can I use, like, my zinc to... Can I use my zinc on someone? Oh, I can't. Ugh. I can't do anything to waste a turn and keep Randy in. So I might just use a rollout. Oh no, it already unleashed the energy because I'm slower. Okay. Oh no, now I've been locked into rollout. That was stupid of me. Come on. Can I kill it in 2 more hits? Come on. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. Live through it, Randy. Stand up to it, Randy. Oh! That was fine. I didn't need to be nearly as worried. Okay. That could have gone very badly wrong. I should have kept going for the water guns, to be honest. That's fine, though. We made it through. Omastar, that's fine. I'll switch out to Kieran and he will absolutely tear that thing apart. Wow. See, if I had the Grovyle on my team and it knew Razor Leaf or something, that would have been over in 2 seconds. And so would this fight. This person would be absolutely dead against a grass-type attacker. Which I now have in my PC. I don't know who I'm going to switch out, though. You know what? I think I do. I think it's Norbert. And here's what I'm thinking. I don't know if he's ever going to evolve. Can I, in good conscience, keep sinking experience into him when I don't know if he's going to evolve ever and become a viable endgame member of the squad? And I know it's heresy not to use your starter. But here's the thing. Grovyle. I'm going to do it. Because I want this Grovyle on the team really badly. Well, here's the thing. Actually, before we do anything, let's have a look. Lightning Rod draws in electrical moves. It's interesting. Absorb, Quick Attack, Fury Cutter, and Pursuit. See, that covers me for a lot of types that I was saying I really wanted, like Grass, Bug, and Dark. And I've got Fighting now, so I won't miss Norbert's double kick, or rather I'll have Fighting once I get them a chop up to a decent level. Yeah, you know what, Norbert? I love you, buddy, and if I ever find a Moonstone, you can bet you'll be on the squad. Lickety split. But right now, I want this Grovyle. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the experience share from Randy and I'm going to give it to Zuza to get her leveled up because I really, really want her to get leveled up. And I'm going to see if my shiny new Grovyle, well, it's not a shiny, can learn any... Well, okay, so we've put Bruce into the PC, so I need to teach Strength to somebody. Zuza could learn it. Fantastic. And I think... No, Randy's got Rock Smash. And who had Cut? I think it was Oswald, so I've still got Cut on the squad. Now, can anyone learn Psybeam? No. Just nobody. Nobody wants to learn Supersonic anyway. Outrage. Can anyone learn Outrage? Dragon would be a really neat type to have on the squad. Zuza can learn Outrage. Now, Dragon is special in this gen, though. And Zuza is going to be a physical attacker. So I don't think I want to do that. So I think I'm going to hold on to that Outrage TM for a little longer. Sky Uppercut, still only Kieran. Okay, I was really hoping that Machop will be able to learn that. But sadly, some things are not to be. Oh, did I heal my squad? I didn't. That's fine. Randy's only missing a little bit of health. I'm going to go and keep fighting trainers here for another few minutes or so. We're at about nearly 40 minutes. I think I'm going to fight this trainer and then I'm going to wrap up the episode just because I don't want to let it run on too long. I love playing this game. I get swept away so easily. I could play for hours. But, you know, I don't like... I want to be able to have the episodes be slightly short and sweet. That Teddy Ursa looks really, like, unsaturated to me in terms of colour. Because I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Go, and the Teddy Ursas in Pokemon Go are, like, bright orange. It's very sweet, though. It's very cute. Alright, and we will kill it with one more Rock Smash. Get some experience for my sweet girl, Randy. Suzu grew to level 9. That's nice to see. Ivysaur! Battle of the second stage evolutions. Oh, that is a cute sprite. I love that. It just looks so playful. Like, oh, I'm here. Hello. Poison powder. Right. Walk it off, Oswald. Walk it off. It's fine. I've got antidotes. I'll be fine. Oswald used another Ember. Killed that sweet, sweet little grass dinosaur. I love me that evolutionary line. I really do. I had it was in a Nuzlocke that I did of Pokemon Y, I think it was. Mudkip. You know who would be great against that Mudkip? Ferdinand! I had a playthrough of Pokemon Y where I got the Bulbasaur as my starter from the Hot Dad Professor. What's his name? I've forgotten. The professor in that game. And I called it Big Garlic. And it Mega Evolved and it was super cool. I like this. We're matching up starters from the equivalent gens. Like, this is the Gen 3 starters duking it out. Mine is way cooler and more evolved, though. I am a fan of Mudkip. If, I think I'm gonna... So, I've got a copy of Alpha Sapphire. Having said I've never played those games, the remakes, I've got myself a copy of Alpha Sapphire. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a shiny badge quest the first time I play through it. So, I'm gonna soft reset to try and get a shiny Mudkip as my starter. I forgot, I didn't see what it was going to put in. It's fine. Hopefully it's not a fire type. Puccina. Okay. I've got Fury Cutter. Oh. Ferdinand. Oh, it's setting up on me. Fury Cutter is the only viable super effective thing that I have right now because my fighting type Pokemon is drastically underleveled. Right, that's fine. Don't miss. There we go. Ferdinand is super cool. I can't wait till he evolves. I've got 2 starters on my squad now. That's really good. Starter Pokemon. Very strong. Evolve fast and level up fast. Yeah. We're doing alright. Despite a devastating loss in the last episode. You know, I think we're recovering well. I'm going to heal Oswald of his poisoning. And I'm going to head back to the Pokemon Center. So we didn't really go anywhere in this episode, but we did do a lot. We got a lot of experience, and by God, are we going to want it in the upcoming episodes, because as far as I remember, there's a lot of battles coming up, and not a lot of opportunity to heal, or at least it's annoying to heal. So the more preparation I can do in advance of that, the better. Alright, so that wraps up today's episode. Thanks everyone so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Until then, have a good one.